House Bill number 9710 is approved as with no amendments.
Move that we direct the Sergeant at Arms to coordinate with all enforcement agency, particularly the PNP, to bring Pastor Quiboloy in the House premises. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay na YouTuber sa balat ng YouTube. Ako si Kabibig, maglebak-lebak na down with evidence na kung grabe na ang pangyayari ngayon sa SMNI at ni Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Sabi ni Representative Gus Tabunting, Chairman of the House Committee on Legislative Franchises, itong sabi niya, nag-order na siya sa House Sergeant at Arms to bring Pastor Apollo Quiboloy to House premises after being cited in contempt. So ipapa-aresto na si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Naku, grabe mga kabibig. Saan kaya ito pupunta? Maaresto ba si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy? Naku, naguguluhan na ang mga tao ngayon kung ano ang nangyayari sa ating gobyerno. Nakasentro lahat kay Pastor Apollo Quiboloy, pero yung pangunahing problema natin, biglang nawaglit. 'Di ba? Ang chat siya, ang PI, ang West Philippine Sea, pagmahal ng bigas, nasaan na ba? Inang bayan ko, anong nangyari? 'Di ba? So, grabe mga kabibig. Sabi ng isang representative na pinapa-aresto na ng Kamara sa PNP sa koordinasyon ng House Sergeant at Arms para matapos after napatawan ng contempt si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Ang question, ang PNP ba ay makipag-coordinate sa House Sergeant at Arms? Naku mga kabibig, lumala yata ang problema. Tapos ito pa mga kabibig, nagsumite ng bill ang Committee on Legislative Franchises, bill revoking SMNI franchise. Na-observe ko lang ba? Sa Senado, Pastor Apollo Quiboloy ang topic. Sa Kongreso, Pastor Apollo Quiboloy at SMNI franchise. Is there a certain pattern on that? Kabibig, nagkasala kasi si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy kung dapat talaga siya managot, dapat siyang parusahan, dapat siyang mapreso. So napanood nyo ba ang diskusyon sa Kamara ngayon? Yung pagsabi na hulihin na, i-aresto na si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy at itong pag-revoke sa SMNI franchise. Panoorin ninyo ang videong ito at kayo na ang bahalang magnilay-nilay, magbigay na yung opinion kung tama ba ito ang ginawa ng Kongreso, tama ba ito ang ginawa ng ating Senado patungkol, patarget kay Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Let's all watch this video.
During the last hearing, February 7, if you will recall, most especially those who were present during that hearing, this committee issued a subpoena to Pastor Quiboloy because of his non-appearance on the several invitations that we sent him. And I can see that, again, Pastor Quiboloy is a no-show in this hearing. Now, it is very clear under the House rules, especially on rules of governing procedure on inquiries in aid of legislation. Section 11, the committee may punish any person for contempt by a majority of members present, specifically on Section A, refusal without legal excuse to obey summons, and Section E, acting in a disrespectful manner. In this case, although he is not present, but the fact that he has not been appearing in these hearings, in this committee, just shows that he has no respect for this committee. It just shows that he acts like God, he acts with impunity, he takes this hearing for granted. Ipinagwawalang balahala niya, importante ho siya dito. So in this case, Mr. Chair, kahit na mag-hearing pa tayo ng 20 beses, kahit na 20 beses natin imbitahin si Pastor Quiboloy, it is very clear that he has no intention whatsoever of appearing in this committee. Therefore, Mr. Chair, under our rules, it is our obligation to show these people to take this committee for granted the sanctions that could be meted under our House rules. Therefore, Mr. Chair, I move to cite for contempt Pastor Quiboloy on the grounds which I have stated. So move, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion by the Honorable Pimentel.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, the Honorable
with the indulgence of the good Congressman Pimentel, with regards to this motion, I have nothing against it, but it's just proper, Mr. Chair, siguro na we might ask the representative of Quiboloy, then we will rule on that particular motion.
Okay, with the request of the Honorable Paduano, the Honorable Pimentel will defer and hold in abeyance.
I yield to the request.
And the Honorable Attorney Topacio, magandang hapon po sa inyo.
Magandang hapon po, Mr. Chair, Your Honors. May I be recognized, Your Honor?
Yes, you are.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, with respect to the motion and with all due respect, we believe we have provided legal justification for the non-presence of Pastor Apollo Quiboloy in our letter to the committee, Your Honor, wherein the gist of it states that based on the previous hearings of this honorable committee, we have an idea of the information being required. And we have stated in this letter, Your Honors, very respectfully, that Pastor Quiboloy for around 4 years now has had no hand whatsoever in the running of Smni, whose franchise is under consideration, Your Honor. Instead, to show our good faith and our due respect to this honorable committee and to show that we are not evading the subpoena, Your Honors, we have brought with us 3 persons who are in the best position, more than Pastor Quiboloy, and who have been the ones active since 2022 in the affairs of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, which are the current executive pastor of the KJOC and his top staff, Attorney Eunice Ambrosio and Maria Norfeli Marimon, Your Honors. So with respect to the kingdom, they are the ones who possess the necessary competence to answer whatever questions this honorable committee may throw at them, Your Honors.
Mr. Chair, we understand the explanation of Attorney Topacio, but the fact still remains that Pastor Quiboloy has not appeared in this committee. You are presenting actually 3 persons that you have just mentioned to explain whatever questions or whatever clarifications are needed. As you have stated, they are well versed with regards to the operations of Suarasug. But the matter at hand, Mr. Chair, I believe, still remains is the non-appearance of Pastor Quiboloy. Of course, Mr. Chair, we will entertain or we will ask questions to your substitute resource persons. But Mr. Chair, I still insist my motion, my earlier motion, I again reiterate, I move to cite for contempt Pastor Quiboloy, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Pimentel. Attorney Topacio.
Your Honor, we will always submit to the discretion of the committee with just the very respectful and gentle reminder, Your Honors, that in the very recent case of Ong versus Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, the Supreme Court has ruled that before any person is held in contempt of the House or any committee thereof, he must be given due process, meaning a chance to explain, Your Honor. We are just invoking this right on behalf of Pastor Quiboloy because our Constitution itself states that the rights of persons invited to congressional hearings should be respected, Your Honor. That is all that we ask, Your Honor. Nothing else.
Thank you, Attorney. Po ba akong magtanong?
Of course, Your Honor, you're the chairman.
Siyempre. Kasi pinadala ho namin yung subpoena February 20, no? At ito'y publicized naman. At bakit po sa March 11 lang po kayo nagpadala ng sulat? At nauna po ho ang media kasi tumatawag po sa akin ang media At ang sabi ko sa kanila, hindi ko po pwede sagutin yan dahil wala po akong natatanggap na sulat. True enough, check ko yung records, natanggap lang po namin yung sulat nyo kahapon, March 11. Tapos may amended letter at March 12 today, humarap po yung isang abogado ninyo. So, why did it take you so long to write us that letter?
Kasi po, hindi po ako involved, Mr. Chair, doon sa previous mga hearings. So, nireview ko pa po yung video ng mga hearings para mapagtanto ko po kung ano yung mga maaring itanong based on the trend. At yun nga po, coupled with the fact that Pastor Quiboloy has been out of the day-to-day or even the general operations of Smni or Suarasug, Your Honor, because he has decided to concentrate on purely spiritual matters, ay lumiham po kami. Yung unang liham po kasi, pasensya na po kayo, we meant no disrespect to the committee, Mr. Chair. Kanya lang, noong ibibigay na po namin dito, napansin po namin may typographical errors lang naman po, kaya ni-revise po namin.
Which was received today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Typographical errors lang po ang
So that's why the first letter we received March 11, the second letter we received today
Opo.
at the day of the hearing.
Opo,
Yes.
pero it's basically the same, Your Honor. We did not want to spring any surprise. It's just typographical errors, Your Honor.
Thank you very
We apologize because of the a tight schedule of this representation. We profoundly apologize to the committee and to the chair.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Before I continue, the chair will recognize the Deputy Speaker, the Honorable David J.J. Suarez. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
The Honorable Franz Pumaren is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Address lang pong question kay Attorney Topacio. I'm quite baffled na dahil he mentioned that kaya hindi pupunta dahil wala siya doon sa day-to-day activity, yung pagpapatakbo ng SMNI, hindi niya alam. In fact, there are three resource speakers that can answer that. My main question lang here, kung gano'n man pala, may invitation siya, bakit ayaw niyang pumunta? Then let him explain to us kung ano talaga ang role niya doon sa SMNI. And aside from that, probably there are still other questions that can be raised. Yun lang naman ang quite baffling on my part na bakit ayaw niyang pumunta. Na kung confident naman siya na he has no idea how yung SMNI operates day-to-day basis. Yun lang po, Mr. Chairman.
May I respond, Mr. Chair? Actually po, wag niyo na pong sisihin si Pastor, ako na pong sisihin niyo, Honorable Franz Pumaren, sapagkat ako po yung nagpayo sa kanya. While the details of the advice may be covered by lawyer-client privilege, ako po yung sabi kay Pastor na since ang nakikita ko po sa trend ay tungkol naman sa alleged violations ng prangkisa ng SMNI, ay since wala naman po kayong kinalaman at ang inyong titulo na honorary chairman ay purely honorific as the name suggests, sabi ko, upang hindi naman, paipakita naman natin na ginagalang po natin yung proseso ng kagalang-galang na committee ito, ay tayo na po magdala ng mga tao na maaaring makasagot dun sa mga yon. Ngayon po,
Whether will show any objections. The chair in objections, House Bill number 9710 is approved as with no amendments. May I suspend the hearing to
Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay na YouTuber sa balat ng YouTube. Ako si Kabibig, maglebak-lebak na down with evidence na kung grabe na ang pangyayari ngayon sa SMNI at ni Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Sabi ni Representative Gus Tabunting, Chairman of the House Committee on Legislative Franchises, ito sabi niya, nag-order na siya sa House Sergeant at Arms to bring Pastor Apollo Quiboloy to House premises after being cited in contempt. So ipapa-aresto na si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Naku, grabe mga kabibig. Saan kaya ito pupunta? Maaresto ba si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy? Naku, naguguluhan na ang mga tao ngayon kung ano ang nangyayari sa ating gobyerno. Nakasentro lahat kay Pastor Apollo Quiboloy, pero yung pangunahing problema natin, biglang nawaglit. 'Di ba? Ang chat siya Ang PI, ang West Philippine Sea, pagmahal ng bigas, nasaan na ba? Inang bayan ko, anong nangyari? Di ba? So, grabe mga kabibig. Sabi ng isang representative na pinapa-aresto na ng Kamara sa PNP sa koordinasyon ng House Sergeant at Arms para matapos after napatawan ng contempt si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Ang question, ang PNP ba ay makipag-coordinate sa House Sergeant at Arms? Naku mga kabibig, lumala yata ang problema. Tapos ito pa mga kabibig, nagsumite ng bill ang Committee on Legislative Franchises, bill revoking SMNI franchise. Na-observe ko lang ba, sa Senado, Pastor Apollo Quiboloy ang topic. Sa Kongreso, Pastor Apollo Quiboloy at SMNI franchise. Is there a certain pattern on that? Kabibig, nagkasala kasi si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy kung dapat talaga siya managot, dapat siyang parusahan, dapat siyang mapreso. So napanood nyo ba ang diskusyon sa Kamara ngayon? Yung pagsabi na hulihin na, i-aresto na si Pastor Apollo Quiboloy at itong pag-revoke sa SMNI franchise. Panoorin ninyo ang videong ito at kayo na ang bahalang magnilay-nilay, magbigay na yung opinion kung tama ba ito ang ginawa ng Kongreso, tama ba ito ang ginawa ng ating Senado patungkol, patarget kay Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Let's all watch this video.